Okay, so today we're out with the Vortex Defender-CCW red dot sight. This is a 3 MOA sight, and we're going to do a parallax test on it. We're going to do a short range, a mid range, and a long range test to see if there's any kind of a bleed on the parallax on this thing. We've got a couple different test subjects that we're going to shoot. I'm trying to show you where I'm at here. We've got a leaf that's like literally right in front of this thing. We're going to balance the sight on this. We're looking at maybe 6 feet between that leaf and this bench right here. Second, we got a duck out here just sitting, chilling. And third, we got some power lines way in the background. And we're going to test all three distances for parallax and see if there's any kind of parallax bleed on this site. Now, I'm not super concerned about the close-up, because at the close-up, I mean, you can basically just throw the sight at somebody if you needed to. But more the mid-range and the long range, see if there's any kind of bleed on the parallax tests. And we'll see what we get. So stay tuned. We're gonna do a parallax test. We're gonna sight in on this duck because, whoops, that duck right there, because why not? Let me just lock in focus on him so that you can see what the actual sight sees. And then we're gonna do a parallax test to see how good it keeps on the duck. And it does, no matter what angle you're looking at. And that thing is locked on there. All right, our next test is going to be on this leaf right here. And we're going to see how well it keeps on target. This is a much closer target. And you can see there is some bleed left to right on the leaf at a very up close distance. Up to down, you're still looking at a little bit of bleed. Now that leaf is maybe 6 feet away, so it's not. This is a super close target. And the leaf is literally right there, so it's maybe 6 feet away. And that is pretty standard to get a little bit of parallax with super close, but you can still see that's still good enough to get the job done at 6 feet away. Okay, in our final test, we're going to focus straight in on this power line right between the second and third rung of power lines. Let me lock in that focus so that our focus doesn't go weird. And then you're going to check the long range parallax on this. No matter how close you get to the actual site, it is locked. Okay, so that's the test. As expected, there was a little bit of bleed in the super close up. I'm gonna walk you around to the other side of this thing. So this is where we were testing the sight at, and the leaf is literally like within an arm's reach. So one arm's reach there and one arm's reach here. So there's no more than 6 feet of distance between that leaf and where we were testing the sight, just to give you some idea. The ducks out there, this is just a guess, but I'd say 30 yards, something like that. And then the power lines are about a quarter mile away, give or take. So hopefully that gives you some insight as to what the parallax looks like on this site. Overall, I really like this site. If you're looking for a great small compact site for something like a 365 or a Hellcat or something like that, and you got another little CCW type situation that you want to put this on, I still believe it's a great site.